Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to solve this cube. It's very simple, there is no need to panic. I've explained every situation that you might encounter, so let's get into it. You can definitely put the video into slow motion if there's any step that you don't understand. Okay, so first we're going to start with a white plus sign. So you need to make sure that you have your white center facing towards you, and you want to bring a white piece here, here and here. So I did get my white piece here, but what I also want to ensure is that the other side of the edge piece, the color, like for example in this it's green, it's aligned with the green center. So what we're going to do then is rotate this piece 180 degrees. The white should still be facing you. Now I've rotated the piece 180, and now I'm going to find the green center. Here, I found the green center, and with the white center still facing towards me, I'm going to rotate this 180 again, and now I have my white piece with my green pieces aligned. Now I'm going to do the other pieces just like that. So you can see that I've got three pieces here with their colors aligned to the center, but I have a tricky case here that I want you to see, and I feel that you might also encounter. So I have a piece here. If I move it like this, it ends up here and not on this face of the cube. And if I move it like this, I'm ruining this pattern. So what I want to do instead, I bring it over here. I want to move this piece towards the bottom. While I do know that this has still been disturbed, you're just going to move this piece counterclockwise, clockwise, however you would like it. Bring back the red alignment. And now we have that one sticky piece that was annoying us at the bottom towards the yellow face. Now the center that we needed was blue. We're going to find the blue center. Here it is. And we rotate it 180. And there we have it. A white plus with all the middle pieces aligned. So now let's do the corners. You're going to find your white corners. So for example, let's do this one first. We have this white piece, this white corner piece, and on its sides we have blue and orange, right? This. Now we want to align this piece in between the blue and orange centers. So basically this piece belongs up here between blue and orange centers, and so all we have to do is bring it up here. All right. Similarly with this piece, for example, it's red and blue. We need to find the red and blue centers, so we have the red here and the blue here. So this piece belongs up here, so let's bring it up here then. There we go. And so we just need to complete these by the same logic. Now you can see that I have my white face completed and I have my first row done. So this is good. And now we'll move on to the second row. So for the second row, we want to rotate the cube 180. Let's do this. So now we want the yellow center to be facing us and the white center at the bottom. Now we're going to find pieces. So basically you want to avoid all the yellow edges, all the yellow middles, just avoid them. So like we have a yellow here, we have a yellow here, and we don't have a yellow here and here. So let's first solve these. So I want to get my red aligned with the center. For example, if it was here, I want to bring this here so that this is aligned. And now I want to see which color is on top of the red piece, and it's green. So I have to first check if green is on the left side of the cube or if it's on the right side of the red face. In this case, it's on the right. So what we're going to have to do is, I want to rotate away from the green face. Once that's done, we're going to do the trick, the typical cube trick that you've seen before, and it goes like this: up, left, down, right. Once those 4 steps are done, you want to turn the cube towards the green face and do the same thing but on the left side: up, right, down, left. And just like that, your red is complete and your green is complete. Now let's do another side. Let's do orange and blue. So I'm first going to line the orange piece with the orange face. Here it is. Now I have the blue, and I have to see if the blue it's on the right side of orange. So similarly, first we go left. We need to turn away from the blue face, okay? Now we're going to do the 4 steps here: up, left, down, right. Now we're going to turn towards the blue face, and we're going to do the 4 steps here: up, right, down, left. And just like that, our second row is complete. I do want you to consider a situation where the color on the top may be towards the left. So for example, in this case, we have green and the color red is towards the left and not right. So in that case, we do the same thing but just in an opposite way. So just follow this. First, like the same thing, you want to turn away from the color that we need to solve. So we have red here, and you're going to move away from red. So red is on the left, and you're going to turn this part of the cube towards the right. Now we're going to start from the left side instead of the right, because the color is on the left. So up, right, down, left. And now we're going to rotate towards the red side, and now we're going to do the right side: up, left, down, right. So sometimes there is a case of a flipped piece while solving the second row. So over here, you know how we're supposed to ignore the yellows and solve just for colors, but over here we have yellow, 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 and yellow, while these pieces are still not in their position. So over here, what we usually do is we assume that one of the yellows is the color that we need. So I'm just going to assume, since this part is missing, I'm going to align the green with the green, and I'm going to assume that this is orange. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing I would have done if this was orange. To the left, away from the orange, and then up, left, down, right, up, right, down, left. And then once I have a non-yellow edge piece, I'm going to solve it the way I would have normally. Okay, so now on to the third row. Now the trick is in solving the yellow face. What you want is for this L shape to be forming on the left. So this L is, so if it's like this towards the right, you want to rotate it and bring it towards the left. Now once you have that, whatever face is here, while keeping the L towards the left, you want to rotate this clockwise and then do those 4 steps that we've done before: up, left, down, right. Now you want to rotate this face back up to where it was, and now you have a straight horizontal line. That's what you want. There might be a case that once you're done solving this side, the 2 rows, you might have this instead of the L, and that's all right. If you end up with this, that's all right. You're going to do the same thing, just rotate the face clockwise and the same steps, up, left, down, right. And we're going to rotate this back into its place, and this is what we needed, a yellow plus sign. So this step is done. Next, what we need is to align these middle pieces with their faces. So for example, red needs to be with the red, blue needs to be with the blue, orange needs to be with orange, and green needs to be with green. Okay, so I did get them shuffled back up again. So now we need to first find what all pieces align. So blue aligns, red aligns, these two don't. So that's usually the case, that you get the two of the colors align and two don't. So now what we want is, so we have these two colors aligned. We need one of the aligned colors towards the right side and one at the back. So towards the right and towards the back. So we have the orange side towards us, like this. Now to get green and orange aligned, what we're going to do is up, left, bring this side back down, take this all the way back up, bring this side back up, and then rotate till this piece is ready to come here. And now you bring the orange piece and the green piece, and you see that all your four sides are aligned. There's another situation that I would like you to consider. There might be a case that the two colors that align are not next to each other, instead they're opposite to each other. So for example, in this case, red is opposite to orange. Instead, in this case, we're just going to keep these two sides at the left and at the right, have the non-aligned side towards us, and we're going to do the same thing, but it's going to be twice. So up, left, down, all the way up, back up again, and bring it all the way here till this is complete. And now we're going to see that the colors that align are going to be parallel to each other. So let's find the colors that are aligning. Okay, so there we have it. Now we're back to situation one. So instead of the colors being opposite to each other here and here, now we have them next to each other. So we're going to do the same thing that we did before in situation one, that this will face the right, this will be towards the back, and we will solve the front over here. I need to find a yellow corner piece that would align with the centers. In my case, I think this one aligns here. So orange is over here, blue is over here, and yellow is over here. The rest of them aren't really aligned, so we have to align those. So what we need to do is find the aligned piece. It's over here. First we go left, then up, then right, then up, then left, then down, then right, then down. Now we have this piece over here. This is aligned as well, this is aligned as well, and this is aligned as well. It's all good. So now on to the last step. Now that these pieces just got settled here, and we have these pieces aligned, but they're not up here, the yellow side is not up here. Now this is the last step, and your cube will be solved after this. So now what you want to do is rotate your cube 180. Now you want the white side facing you and the yellow side at the bottom. Now you're going to choose a side. So I'm just going to choose blue in this case, because my yellow piece is over here. And I'm going to do the same steps that I've talked about before. Up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, and right. So there is no specific number of how many times you'll have to do this. You just have to do this till that yellow piece gets back into its place. Now let's find the other yellow piece. It's over here. Now to bring this into its position, I don't have to rotate the cube and come to the red side to solve this. Instead, what I have to do is I'll stay on the blue side and without moving my cube at all. So if you remember, the last piece that I solved was up here. I'm going to rotate this so that without changing the side of my cube, that I'm still facing the blue center, I get to solve the yellow piece with just this right side, the way I did before. So the same steps: up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, and that's it. That's done. Your cube is solved and you're a master among your friends. Bye.